So I pretty much was a step ahead and did the PowerPoint last week, so I'm just going to review some stuff. What is Siri currently used for? She's using for directions, scheduled events, answer questions, play songs, search the web. How does one interact with Siri? So as of right now, there's just the Hey Siri command where you vocalize it, or the hold the side button to bring it up. What can be improved? Siri should have a list of more commands that you can use. You should be able to text the request to Siri, and then Siri should have an animation with a friendly face. Improvements. So pretty much right here, I'm traveling, so I doesn't have the picture. But it was just Siri in a cafe, like with the text drop behind it, and you could just text it while she's doing something, give Siri life. Improvements, list new commands, is an app, has a friendly face, lists more commands for input, and then our most recent use commands for input, and can be used in noisy places, such as, or a place where you gotta be quiet, like a library. The new commands you listed, I feel like this will boost accessibility because people will know what to use it for. Pretty much, it's like learning a language without learning the words. It'd be hard to use without it, or learning how to code just a program without knowing how to program it. The app, so this will be the app I just feel like will help accessibility because you can just click it. It's not just something that you can say, hey Siri, hold the side button. The friendly face will help people build bonds with their AI. If this money was spent on facial animations, it could help with deaf people to learn how to read lips. It can possibly help people with the autistic spectrum build confidence and social skills and empathy. And it'd be nice to see what Siri looked like. List of commands for quick input. So pretty much with Siri, just your most used commands, like separated by GPS, or like time of day, like late at night have your alarm clock, or if you're at an airport, remind you when your next flight begins. I think this would be cool just because it further it wants you to get used to using Siri, and then it'll further incentivize it by doing quicker command inputs, getting to know you and what you use Siri for. This puts Siri on the front line. So pretty much the way I look at it is like the movie Her. So that's what it's gonna be like, where you pretty much just on a day-to-day basis you're asking AI what to do, and I think that's probably the best goal for Siri, is just to have her, or Hey Google, just to have them used for most stuff. How do you interact with your day, stuff like that. And then my last slide. What's after this? So this is pretty much my goal for Siri. Small decision Siri is here. Set an alarm, heat up the house, stuff like that. Big decision Siri should be on its way. Siri, should I invest in this house, stock market, etc.? Should I go to school for this? It'll learn your pros and cons. It'll build a personality based off you, and then learn. It could be like a life coach or professor. Hey Siri, can you teach me the beginnings of how to code in Java? And it just gives you a rundown on that. And then Hey Siri,
Okay, I found this on the web for can you teach me the beginnings of how...
And then Hey Siri, what's your opinion on the most recent news article? This just giving Siri life and then bringing her on board with every day-to-day things would be really cool. The first steps are now. You're asking Siri to do simple stuff. But later on, I imagine it's going to be a lot more intricate. You're going to have, you can pretty much grow up with an AI now, and it'll just help with that, like bonding with you. It'll know what you're good at and what you're bad at, and then as long as you keep up with the AI, it could probably give you good advice on what you should go to job for, stuff like that. So I think that's the most important thing. Siri is pretty cool, and I think accessibility, like one of the things, just having more options for it and then increasing that usage is the way to go at Siri. As of right now, it's just voice commands, and I think soon enough we'll be able to just think it to it. Thank you.